alive. We alive. What's good? What's going on? Oh man, Monday morning. Man, I'm excited, guys. I hope and pray that you are excited as well. And listen, if you are not excited, then you are in the right place. You are in the right space. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the space. This is the place. You know what it is. You know where you is. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is the I Am the Possible podcast experience. The Monday morning muse version. Guys, I think about 2 weeks ago, because I think I skipped last week. About 2 weeks ago, I said I want to start sharing my Monday morning muses. And I only chose Monday because it's the M, right? Monday morning muse, right? Just three M's. It's no big deal. I muse every morning. But I just wanted to start sharing just these quick thoughts, these little points of inspiration, these ideas, these things that I focus on and kind of meditate on that kind of just starts my day off right, man. Starts my week off right. And so yeah, man. But this is the place where possibilities they do indeed become perspective. And today I want to share a perspective just about life itself. No matter where you are in life, no matter what you're into, not into, doing, not doing, wherever you find yourself, whether you're stuck or you're just not where you want to be in maybe your relationships, physical conditioning, finances, whatever it might be, right? Your career path. Today, I entitled this one that you are set up for success. You are set up for success. And I'm going to prove it. And I want to share what I was meditating on this morning. So I was going to the gym. I was already at the gym, and I was really thinking to myself, right? Like, wow, I come to this gym and I call it my second sanctuary, my home away from home, right? That's for me, that's the gym. I meet God there. I muse, I think, I even pray. I work out. It's just for me, the gym is like a playground. It's where so much happens for me. But this morning, as I was preparing to go upstairs where the weights are, I was thinking to myself, like, wow, I've got these goals, some for this year, some for next year. And like, I walk in such confidence that if I go to the gym and do these certain things, then these certain outcomes will happen. And I had to just take a step back and just thank God and just really sit and, as we say, marinate in this setup for success. Like, we're set up to succeed. Now, I won't go down the rabbit hole of like, because I have a whole deal about success. Well, let me share it anyway. It'll take 2 seconds. The truth is, by definition, the word success is that which comes after. So maybe this is the pickup someone needs. You can do nothing but succeed. You never actually fail. I like to put it this way: all we do is succeed. The only other thing that we do is we succeed in a way that we did not intend. In other words, many people say, I failed because the outcome that they wanted isn't the outcome that they get. Well, you still didn't fail. You still succeeded. There was still an outcome because, by definition, success is that which comes after. That means there's always something that comes after. No matter what action you take, there's always going to be a result, and that result is called success. You're just not succeeding in the way that you intended, but you're always succeeding. You can do nothing but succeed. I was succeeding every time I wanted to move my hands, like just now. This is success. This is success. Move your right hand, success. Move your left hand, success. But by definition, all you do is succeed. So failure really is something that we kind of made up. You never really failed. You just succeed in ways that you didn't intend to. All right. So right. So now that we have that kind of as a foundation, I was just thinking to myself, like, um, and many of you guys don't know this, and maybe I'll share this as well. And I forgot how many years ago it was, but I became a personal trainer many years ago. You guys may have heard my story. I was really overweight. Got with a brother from my church, Tony Johnson, and he worked out with me for about a year or so. I lost like 75 pounds, got in shape, and I just been addicted to the gym ever since. Uh, and so a part of that, I became a personal trainer. Well, when I became a personal trainer, one of the things that I learned about the body and about this whole concept of you're set up for success is I discovered that the body has certain molecules, DNA strands, growth hormones already built in. They're already in our bodies. And so we don't have to ask for them. We don't have to pray for them. We don't have to hope and wish for them. They're already there. And a part of my training to become a trainer was understanding something called modalities. There's different ways to train, and they're all governed by this thing called the law of specificity. If you want a specific change, or in the physical fitness world, we call them adaptations. If you want to achieve a particular adaptation, aka a change, then you should train a particular way to achieve a particular outcome. The only reason that we're confident that you can train a particular way to achieve a particular outcome is because we're confident, we're knowledgeable, we have the insight, the information available to us concerning the internal body, the physical body. Beneath the surface of our skin, beneath the surface of our muscle fibers and tissues, within our blood cells, there are these strands of DNA. There are these strands of growth hormones. There are these molecules that God has given us, equipped us with from conception, that if I train a certain way, then I'm going to cause my body to change in a certain way. The reason I titled this one "You're Set Up for Success" is that God has set us up so that any kind of success that we want to achieve, if we understand what we have within us, we can achieve it. That's called a setup. He set you up. God set us up for success. The only thing that's between you and any kind of success that you want to achieve is awareness, application, and a little patience. Awareness, application, and a little patience. And I'm gonna come up with another A so that they all, start with the letter A, right? That's just a preacher in me, right? But awareness, application, like understanding what you have, finding out what you have, and then like applying it over time. And then being a little patient, little photo bomb, my cat. But the patience is just like you put a seed in the ground. It doesn't grow overnight. You put the seed in the ground because you have confidence that there are things inside the ground. There's things inside the water that you pour. There's things inside the sunlight that you let hit the ground. And when all that works together, the seed grows. It's natural, it's organic, it's God given. It's already there. We don't have to pray for it, ask for it, hope for it, wish for it. It just works that way. Well, in the physical body, we train according to the law of specificity. Whatever kind of change we want, we can achieve by utilizing various modalities. If you want to get bigger muscles, then it's called hypertrophy training. Certain reps, certain sets that you do, certain rest periods. And that is very different from if you were strength training, or if you were training for some sort of improved cardiovascular, uh, you know, adaptation. And the list goes on and on and on. And so, my purpose in sharing that story is that that's when the light bulb came on for me, that just as it is in the physical body, so it is in every area of my life. And so it is in every area of your life. You're set up for success. The only thing that you need is a little awareness, a little application, right? Putting it to work, working it, and then a little waiting, right? Just a little waiting, right? For it to take process, for it to do what it do, right? Let it do what it do, right? It just takes a little bit of time. And so um yeah, I hope and pray that that's an encouragement to you, that any kind of success that you want to achieve, it's available to you. Not because you hope so and you wish for and you even pray for, not because it's some fantasy land stuff, not because you're just hope that you're a good enough person, or that you deserve it, or that you've done enough to be worthy of it. No, none of those things. Those things complicate, those things get in the way. This is just about the fact that you have been given this this clay. You've been given this opportunity called life, and you can mold it and shape it however you choose by exercising your power of choice, your God-given gift of choice, by choosing to become aware of what you have, by choosing to apply the knowledge of what you have, and by choosing to be patient enough, waiting, letting the process take its course. You can achieve any kind of success that you want. Let me give you one more example. This book here got look how bad that book is, man. I mean, come on. I mean, wow. Talk about using the book, right? Talk about reading the book multiple times. This book is by Dr. Miles Monroe. All right. This is um the In Pursuit of Purpose. In Pursuit of Purpose. And I read this book 20 something years ago. And this was the foundation for me. After I had my just God ordained, divine, inspired moment with Pastor Eric Brown when he put a hand on my shoulder and he said, "Travail, you're a teacher." Man, when he said those words to me, it it resonated, and it just meant the world to me because it meant that I had something to offer. It meant I had value. Many of you guys have heard my story about hating myself and devaluing myself and not believing in myself. And when he said those words, it was like, wow, I've got something to give, something to offer the world of value. And I began to read and read and read. And this was one of the key books that I read. Dr. Miles Monroe, in this book, The Pursuit of Purpose, if it's still available, it's a phenomenal read. I highly suggest it to anybody. Um, in this book, one of the things that stood out is he talked about the fact that everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose, and that our purpose precedes our production. In other words, before the creator of a thing creates it, it has a concept in its mind, in the mind of the creator, right? We exist, or anything exists first in the mind of its creator before it is brought to life. And we're no different. God creator imagined us, let us create man in our likeness and our image. God created us first in the mind of God, and then created us in the material, right? In the physical world. And so it was like the purpose of a thing precedes its presence. And that was a game changer for me. The purpose of a thing precedes its presence. That means that by the time you're present, by the time you show up in the world, by the time you're here, purpose preceded you. Purpose already went forward. Purpose was already established. That's why there is no purposeless thing or person. It's impossible because whatever is began in the mind of its creator. Some people disagree. Some people got other philosophies, other religions, other faiths, other beliefs. That's fine. I'm a stick with this one because this one works for me, right? We're listen. We're all telling ourselves a story. We're all telling ourselves a story, and we're living according to that narrative. So choose whatever story you want to live by. I'm going to stick with this one. This one makes the most sense to me. It resonates with me. It gives me life, and it helps me to do the things that are most meaningful to me. It continues to inspire me. And so when I read this book, it was like, yo, I got a purpose. And then Eric had already told me that I was a teacher. Man, so maybe my purpose is to teach people, right? And then over the last 25 years, I've been through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of different challenges and whatnot. And today, as I show up, I'm more aware. I'm more aware of the specific way that I am to use my gift of teaching, my gift of encouraging, my gift of edifying, my gift of helping to elevate the hearts and minds of individuals concerning themselves. And so, guys, I just want to also be an encouragement to you that no matter where you are right now, no matter how old you are, no matter what life looks like, no matter what situation you're in, dude, it is not too late for you. It is not too late for you. You can still have your moments. You can still become aware of your purpose. You can still become aware of what God's giving you. And so, again, you're set up for success. I succeed in teaching people. I'm very successful in teaching people. When I teach, things change. When I teach, minds are open. When I teach, hearts are open. When I teach, things click. People walk away with clarity. People walk away with confidence. People walk away with a greater appreciation for who they are and for what they have. And the same can be true for you. And listen, I'm not saying that it's not already true for you. I'm just saying that if you're in that space, in that place where you're still figuring it out and you're still trying to like understand, like, man, what is this thing called life? What is this thing about? Like, what am I going to do with myself? If that's you on this Monday morning, I just want you to know that you're already set up for success. Just like in your physical body, there's already DNA, those molecules. You already have those growth hormones already in your body, and you can trigger them, you can activate them by knowing that they're there and then learning what kind of movements and what kind of nutrition aids the kind of change that you want to achieve by leveraging those things that are already within your body. The same is true within any other area of your life. There is a purpose that already is attached to your life. And when you become aware of that purpose and you become aware of perspectives and practices and principles and philosophies that aid the growth and the development of that purpose, boom, change happens, man. Success is yours in this particular area. So whether it's your marriage, relationships, finances, raising kids, whatever it is, man, a little awareness, a little application, a little patience. I'm gonna find that other a word that starts with A that means to be patient. Hmm. Gotta find that one out. Okay. If you know, drop it in the comments. If you're live and you already know a word that starts with A, that means patience. Help a brother out. Drop it in the comments, right? Hit me up. Let me know what that word is, so that I could teach that even better, right? But that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's what I was musing on today. That's what I was meditating on today, and it just woke me up, man. Just with some juice, baby, with some juice. Like, yes, I'm set up for success, baby. Whatever I want to do, I can do it because God set me up and God set you up. So let's go out on this beautiful Monday morning and let's be successful because we've been set up to. All right. Love you guys. Praying for you guys. Believing in you guys. This is Terrell C.W. Lynch, Mr. What? This is the I Am the Possible podcast experience. The Monday morning muse version. And I hope and pray, man, as I always do, that it has been an encouragement to you. All right. That's it. Yeah, that's all I got. All right. See you guys later on this week for a full episode of the I Am the Possible podcast experience. Until then, let's be successful. All right. You really ain't got no choice anyway. But now you're aware of it. All right. So let's apply it. God bless.